In this video, I'm going to show you how to strengthen your core in a way that's going to help you develop massive power on your ground strokes and your serve. This is going to be very different to the type of core training you've done. I'm going to show you something awesome called contractile mapping. We're going to learn how to create maximal tension in 3 different muscles. These are the muscles that help to rotate your core. In addition to giving you amazing power, it's also going to start to bulletproof your spine and help to protect against injuries. I hope you love this video. If you do, it'd be great if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so the 3 muscles we've got are going to be the Erector Spinae, which runs down the side of the spine, and then we've got 2 muscles on the front of the body. We've got the internal and external oblique. Contractile mapping is all about shortening the muscles as much as you can and then developing maximal tension in that shortened position. This teaches your brain how to use the muscles in the way they were designed. Unfortunately, these muscles have multiple functions, so the movements are just a little bit complicated. You might have to watch this video a few times to get used to it and practice it, but I can assure you, once you've got it, once you put these into your arsenal, start working on them, it is going to help to give you massive power and a much safer spine. So let's start off with the Erector Spinae. There's a few different movements involved. Make sure you're nice and safe when you do this. If anything hurts, don't do it. And I also want you to build the tension up. So I'm going to go straight in and start contracting it because I've done it a bunch of times, but you want to get used to the movement first and then start to develop tension over time. So I'm standing just nice and forwards. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to be working on my left side. So I'm going to rotate to my left. My pelvis is going to stay pointing forward, so I'm going to rotate as much as I can to the left. Then I'm going to side bend to the left. And then I'm going to extend my spine. And in that position, I can start to feel a contraction all down the left side of my spine. Once I'm here, I'm going to rotate some more, side bend some more, and then extend some more. And then rotate, side bend, and extend. And I got a nice contraction. This can feel fairly intense, so like I said a moment ago, make sure you go nice and safe. It's possible for things to want to start to cramp. If that happens, take a break before you go again. I'm going to show you what that looks like from the side. So again, pelvis is going to be facing forwards. I'm going to be rotating as far as I can to the side. I'm going to be tilting to the side, and then I'm going to be extending my spine. So rotate, side bend, extend, rotate, side bend, extend. And when I get into that position, I've got a nice contraction all down the inside of my spine. Practice it, make sure you're nice and safe. But this is really going to help to develop a lot of power on your strokes. Next one that we've got, we're going to work on the external obliques. So the obliques kind of live in this area here. They attach sort of to the ribs and then down kind of to the pubic symphysis and to some of your pelvic bone. The precise positions don't matter, just think from here to here. So we're going to be thinking about creating tension in there. So for the external oblique, it's going to look like this. I want you to tuck your tail under, so it's called a posterior pelvic tilt. We're going to do this, tucking the tail under, and then going to round forwards. I'm thinking about bringing this closer to this, so I'm going to round forwards. I'm going to lean to the side that I'm working on, and then I'm going to go rotate the opposite way. So I'm going to end up curling away from you like that. And in this position, if I really try and pull this and create tension, I got a nice strong contraction in this area. Okay, so I'll show you that from the front. I'm tilting the pelvis back, I'm rounding forwards, I'm tilting or laterally bending to the side, and then I'm rotating my body away from the side that I'm working on. So I'm working on this side, which means I'm going to rotate that way like so. Or you can think about just trying to reduce this space here. In there, I'm trying to compress everything in my abdomen and tense. Think about making all this tight. Okay, it should be a fairly intense feeling, but you want to build up to that over time. Get used to the movement and then start to squeeze it. Obviously, if you feel any discomfort in your spine, don't push through it. You only want to do what you can do without pain. Third drill, we've got the internal obliques. So for the internal obliques, it's actually really similar, but we're going to rotate the other way. External rotates that way, internal that way. So for the internal oblique, again, it's going to be that tucking the tail under, that posterior pelvic tilt. I'm going to round forwards, I'm going to bend to the side, but this time I'm going to rotate to the same side that I'm working on. And in this position, you're going to feel the contraction through this area, but also around the back as well, because it attaches here, here, and then kind of round here into the lumbar fascia. So think tilt the pelvis back, round forwards, side bend, and then rotate in there. And again, trying to compress, but you should feel a nice contraction in and around the area. Show you that one facing forwards. Tilt the pelvis back, round forwards, side bend to the same side that I'm working on, which is my left side, and then rotate to that side and try and tense. Think about bringing these areas together, like so. Okay, that's what it looks like. So that was core training, tennis hacker style. I hope you enjoyed that video. You might want to watch it a couple of times to learn how to do those drills properly. I promise if you put that effort in, it is going to help you to develop insane power and protect you. Learn on building that tension, providing there's no pain. Once you've learned how to develop tension like this, then you can start to incorporate it on court and start to use dynamic drills using medicine balls and stuff like that. But doing the medicine ball drills without learning how to properly contract these muscles doesn't work as well, isn't going to give you the same benefits. Things like crunches, planks, yeah, I mean, they're okay, but that's not what you do on court. You need to learn to use these muscles properly. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you've got any friends that play tennis, share this with them, unless of course you compete against them, in which case do not share this with them, because you don't want them having insane power. You want to keep that one to yourself. Awesome, I'll see you next time.